Okay, this is how you're going to, if you have a jack that gets stuck in the up position, what's happened is that the retract button has been pressed a couple times to do that. To lower the jack, you can put a 5/8 socket on this and turn it, but chances are you will break it. We have found that this is a fairly small shaft, and with the load of the motor and the load of the jack where it's compressed and tightened up, it'd be best to do it the way we're about to describe. But if you want to try this, you can put a socket on it, and if it breaks though, you got to understand it's not covered under warranty by the manufacturer that manufactures these jacks. That if you break this off, you're kind of stuck at that point. It'll still work, but you just won't be able to use this to lower the jack if you get it stuck in the up position. The best procedure would be is to take a 1/2" socket and undo this screw or this nut bolt, and there's another one on the back side which you've already taken out. Take these two off, and I'm having them hand tight, but you'll have to have a socket to do that. 5/8 or 1/2", excuse me. Pull this off, and then get a socket with the 1/4" adapter on it. Place that in there, and then use that to turn your screw. Alright, and as you can see, we're turning that. Now in this case, it's not locked up, it's not tight. So you may have to put a little extra force on it to get it, but you're not likely to break this. But again, if it feels like you're going to put enough force on it to break it, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, go to an RV service center or get a mechanic to do this so that you don't break it, because this type of one thing that the manufacturer of these jacks made very clear to us is that damage due to it getting stuck in the up position and not properly getting it back down and damaging either this or this is not covered under warranty. So can't stress that enough. So I would end up taking the motor off by taking these two 1/2" bolts out and then putting the 1/4" socket in place, and as you can see, I'm actually jacking it up right now doing that. But you just got to get it loose so that it can operate, and then just make it a point to never press the retract button to test to see if the system's working, because every time you press it, you'll hear it and then stop, and every time you do that, you tighten up this worm gear, and these things can get very tight, and once you get them tight enough, they will not come back down unless you take them down manually. So again, be careful with this and be careful with this.